think that's ever happened before.
Wow.
Sorry, just getting a little baseball out of the way.
The Dodgers are 6 games in a row. They just swept the the lowly Colorado
But I was
Rockies.
gonna say-
But the Pirates are, they're
Pirates
fighting.
are a legit team.
Yeah, and they're fighting for a spot. So they shut them down real good. I think I see what the Dodgers are going to do for the playoffs. I think they're going to kick out the entire bullpen and just use all their starters for everything. I think they're going to do like split games.
9-9-9-9.
Yeah.
Or 6 and 3.
Yeah.
And then rotate.
Yeah. Could you imagine having Shohei coming in and as in relief? Yikes. Oy.
Oy vey.
Exactly. Oh. We're 4 for 4 on
baby.
mine. Yay. So, Leon, I don't know if I told you, I changed out the 180 degree
Thermostat.
thank you. Thermostat, put in a 160, and I've come to the conclusion that it's not anything but a bad gauge. It's an electric gauge, and I think you know what, we did talk because you
called it.
Yeah, you told me check the. I think that they used the original sending unit from something else and just clipped it in instead of just pulling it out and putting in
a new one.
the matching one. So I'm gonna go get a friend of mine's got a Stuart Warner, I think, mechanical, and I'm just gonna put that in.
That's good, but in the quality shops, any shops has like we have a gun. We point at the radiator and we can tell you the temperature of make sure that's all good.
That's where you
the
started.
Radiator.
I got a gun, and where my gauge in the car was saying 190, and I'm pointing at it, and it was saying 150. You know, right where the
thermostat housing.
Yeah, right at that, or right where the hose meets the radiator. I was pointing at both, and it was reading 160. And then the gauge in the car was hitting all the way to the right. I mean, like I'm ready to overflow. And that's when the fan kicked on. And the fan is supposed to kick on at 180, and I pointed the gun at it, and it was saying 175. So everything seems to be working correctly. And it's a great big old fan. It's a real good one. I can't remember the name of it, of course, but it's a good solid fan, and it draws. It doesn't blow, and so everything seems to be cooking.
Well, be sure to point at different areas of the radiator.
Mm-hmm.
The lower end where it comes in be hotter, and you want to be cooler coming out. Make sure that it's getting good cooling system throughout the radiator.
Yeah. So I think everything's copacetic.
Good.
So with our fancy setup, Ryan's not going to be able to buzz you in the ear because it's going to go on air and on the stream.
Okay.
So he'll give you hands.
Okay. I think he's mad. Is he mad at me still?
Not at all. He's not mad at you at all. He's concerned to make this work right. And our concern is Leon coming back to himself. So if we use that talkback circuit, when we hit talkback, Leon will hear himself twice.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to make this as smooth as possible.
Somebody go get some road flares for him.
Again, you drive the show, so you tell Leon, hey, we're going to break,
Yeah.
and we'll make it work.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Thank you, guys.
What is going on? It says comments are turned off. It says comments are turned off on YouTube.
I don't know about that.
Just saying.
Get a little Ronnie on it.
Wait, I think I got it.
Oh, okay.
Because we are at 7.
Oh.
Did I stay in my bed or should I just sit up?
Do that, but put your feet up on something.
I was going to say, nice polo shirt and sweatpants, right?
Yeah, get nice and comfortable. Absolutely.
Pair of Crocs.
Yeah. We got Richard and George on the phone.
Oh, George, yeah. He's well, anyway.
Yeah, we'll get to them. We don't have the CRPA tonight. I gave him the night off because we nothing going on up in Sacramento right now anyway. So I told Rick go ahead and anytime I tell him take the night off, he's never upset.
You say Sacramento?
Yeah.
The road and tires and everything else?
I know, but
my
that's
God.
not gun stuff. So
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
probably talk a little bit about the Leno law,
Right?
because that's pretty important to me.
The lemon law.
No, Leno, the Jay Leno law.
Oh. Jay Leno law.
Trying to get
Yeah.
a pass on vintage vehicles
Yeah.
for California's
Oh,
ridiculous emissions.
Yeah, they're trying to make old cars. Right now it's 1974 and earlier don't have to be smogged and all that. They're trying to make everything smogged.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and of course it's racist too, because only apparently Caucasians have older cars.
Yeah, well. Looking for the Facebook stream, but it might just be on Gunslinger Auctions.
This is so strange not being able to hear the.
So Jimmy and Mark are both there.
Yeah. Can
I don't have their picture up. No.
do you just have this one here?
I got you and
Kind of
me.
sideways. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Kevin said when we start that their picture will pop up too. I think.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay.
I just love Mark and Jimmy. I got to look at them.
We love you.
Yeah. Well, they're
Right
both
back at you.
Yeah, they're both
Yes.
here.
We're here. Well, so much for the boy band. I hope one of you guys can dance.
This is a man band.
Not me, Jack.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a man band. You started way too high.
Instead of going up, I went down. That's a man band.
That's right.
Let's go.
Okay, we're getting live here.
Let me see if it's on the other one.
Hey, before we go on the air, I was listening to, I'll mention it on the air too. There's a radio show here going in Phoenix, and I listened to it. My son, Motorboy, told me about it. I'm telling you, I have never heard a more dumbest, worst, anything about automobiles, a radiator, and in my entire life. They're on for just an hour here going on in Phoenix. If you want to mention it, I don't want to mention the station name, but I'm going to tell you, I've never heard such. They got one call, and that was her father.
Oh boy.
And they've been on for quite a while.
No
They're-
kidding.
Had nothing to say.
Oh,
Wow.
Sounds like they need a voice out there.
Yeah, I was saying.
Who do you know that knows a thing or two about cars?
Possible job opportunity for somebody we know. Oh, there we go.
Rob?
Yeah, I need a job.
Okay, there we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to.
The Motor Slinger. There
you go.
Syndicated radio network.
That's right. That's us, and it is our pleasure to. Well, we have the one and only Leon the Motorman with us tonight, and he is out in Phoenix, and we are doing stuff that I have absolutely no understanding at all. But apparently, Kevin and Ryan got it down, and we are cooking with gas.
They got the magic. Right? Oh, cooking with gas. I like that.
And we've got the band back together, man.
Leon, what's going on?
God, welcome you guys. I'm just looking so much forward to this, just to speak to you guys more right on time. And I'm looking at Jeff. God, Jeff, you're in such good shape, man. You're in.
Well, a pair is a
nice-looking
shape,
young
I guess.
man. No, but it's been a great week here. But it's been awful hot here in the Phoenix area. I'm in the Scottsdale area, and it's just been, and it's a big automobile area. It's just that the temperature has been quite hot here.
Yeah.
And so, but it's been hot, I understand, in California and all over California. Everything has been just, the temperature has just been crazy.
Yeah, it's been warm out here.
But not like you. How are you making that adjustment temperature-wise?
Well, I live in a place which is pretty much air conditioned, quite large. I don't have to go outside unless I drive somewhere to go pick up something. I want to go out to a nice dinner, or if I have a date or two,
Of
I
course.
just, so.
How is it when you get back in the car after it's been sitting out in an open parking lot for an hour or two?
Well, you don't think about that.
Okay, just curious.
No.
Everybody gets it. We complain about it here when it gets over 83.
Well, that's true here. My daughter puts a cover over in the windshield, and that a lot of people do to save the dash. But usually I'm not in a place long enough that I'm not back into my car soon, shopping, doing things, and a lot of places are undercover.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of places a lot of businesses are undercover. I'm just quite amazed that some of the businesses have covered parking, so your car doesn't sit outside all the time.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good.
It's just great. So it's been amazing. Hello, Mark and Jimmy.
Hey,
Good to see you, man.
Love you, Leon. So glad you're here.
Well, apparently, we don't have Facebook on. Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
have faith.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that.
Kevin's
No
looking into it
Facebook?
now. Yeah, apparently, but
Just one of our carriers.
yeah. Okay. Anyway,
But,
it's
it's been great seeing you guys, and it's just been it's really a motoring capital here, actually, in Scottsdale, Arizona. Lot of fast cars, but of course I don't drive fast.
Of course not. Never
course
had
not.
it.
no, of course not.
No. It's illegal to do that stuff. But
But if nobody's looking,
no, yeah, everybody's looking, but who cares?
yeah. That's why you just go by in a blur. Nobody sees you at all.
But Jeff, not to change subject, how's some of your cars doing? You got the 40 Ford going, and
I'm going to see the 40 tomorrow, and yeah, there she is. We're hoping.
look, that looking good.
Yeah, it's coming along. We got. I have to make up a decision whether what I'm gonna do about the top. It's a canvas top. It's pretty expensive. It's like $4,500 for a new top.
Yikes.
And
Right.
to be honest, it's ugly as sin with the top up to begin with. So I'm thinking I'm just going to lay it flat, put a tonneau cover over it, and never drive it if I need a top. I mean, it's going to be
I
This
would
is
dry.
agree
Southern
with you.
California.
Yeah.
That's 320 days a year. You're okay.
pretty close. What's that, Leon?
I would agree with you, just to put a cover on it, and maybe if you really wanted to car show it, then you'd want to put a top on it to make it a 100-point car.
Yeah.
But I'd put a nice tonneau cover over the back cover of it, and just cruise along.
That's kind of way I'm leaning towards it, because you buy a convertible because it's a convertible.
No argument there, man.
There are very few convertibles that look better with the top up than the top down.
Also, very, very true.
So I think that's probably the way we're leaning, and then I can use the money that we were going to spend on that, on the motor and so on and so forth. So
Think Parade Grand Marshal.
Hey, wave to the
yeah, they sit on the tonneau cover. So anyway, so that's the story on that. The Woody is doing well. The one I'm enjoying the most though is that '68 Mustang, my bullet car. Yeah, there's my Woody. It's not a 34 wagon, but it is a Woody, and there's my '68, and that car is just, man, it's a lot of fun.
It's a performance now that you had a problem with all the computer system on there now.
Yeah, and we're still waiting for the super tuner guy to come out with it. Apparently, you tune everything on a computer, and we're just waiting. Those guys are so booked up. We're waiting for our turn, and when he comes out and sets it up, I think you're going to see me with a great big grin. It's not going to go away for about 2 days.
You're always grinning. You're a good-looking young man.
Well, thank you. I'll be 66 on Wednesday.
Wow, happy birthday.
I don't know about young.
What are you going to do when you grow
Friday.
up, man? Come on.
Good point.
We had that conversation earlier this week. What are you going to do when you grow up?
I ain't gonna do it. Me and Peter Pan, we're staying 19 forever. Or it was Jack Benny, 39 forever. I can live with that one. Anyway, you know what, Leon? We've already got some phone calls. You want to take some phone calls?
Let's go.
Absolutely. I want to take some phone calls.
Awesome.
And first of all, I was just getting ready to mention the phone number. And let me give out that phone number.
Perfect.
It's 866-870-5752. And you folks know that I love the ladies.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm looking for ladies.
Well, but in the meantime, we get Richard. What's going on, Richard?
You hypersonic motor slingers.
Thank you
Oh,
kindly.
yeah.
And hello to you, Leon and George.
Nice to hear you. Nice to hear you there. Haven't heard
Yeah,
you for
we've
quite
been-
a while personally, or even seen you.
Yeah, and we've been missing you over at the Condors.
Oh.
But I've got a question for you. I don't understand why they call that Ford the 3-window coupe when there's 4 windows on it.
Well, they usually don't count the front window. You got the 2 little sides and the back window there. The front window don't count because in the early days, you could put the front window down. You could just lay it down and you didn't need it. So it'd still be a 3-window, but unless you put the window back up, the front windshield back up, I should say. But
Okay.
it always is, that's been a question
go.
that's been asked for a long time.
Yeah. Hey, Leon, you ready for this? When I'm done, when I'm done with the 40 Ford convertible, I'm going to get a 34 3-window, and I'm going to build a California Kid.
I love it.
You remember that car?
Oh, yeah.
You've probably been in that car.
I've worked on, I think, just about everything from Henry Fords all the way up to, well, today's all these electric cars are coming out here. And so it's just, what upsets me, the electric cars are so fast. And I've built my reputation on building fast cars and building racing engines and supercharged engines. And that's got me upset. Elon Musk has got me, I'm a little upset with him.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Those things creep me out when I've only been in one. Long Colt had a Prius, I believe, and you're driving, you don't hear anything, and it was just very strange. Anyway, Richard, got your joke for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon, what is your definition of a semi-driver?
A semi-driver?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. that the answer may get me in trouble, so I'm going to leave that alone.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a guy that drives only half the time.
Semi-driver.
Richard, we'll talk to you next week.
God bless you,
We
Richard.
got a bad connection here.
Yeah.
Have you missed Richard, Leon?
All right.
I
And
miss Richard, the guys.
yeah, I'll bet. All right. When we get back, George the Airplane Man's going to be on with us, and we got Mark at Woodland Hills, and we got Chrissy in my hometown of Norco.
Yeah.
All right. When you're listening to Motor Slingers right here on,
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
and we'll be back right after this. In the morning when the day... Oh, God, that's up there. That is
wouldn't it be nice?
I'm doing that an octave lower.
I presume you've been informed that KXNT went off the air yesterday. What's our new Las Vegas affiliate? Do you remember?
Kevin sent it to me. Give me a sec. Boom, 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 boom. KDAWN 101.5.
KDON.
Yeah. KDAWN, I think it is.
Down.
What's the phone number to call
And
in?
what was it called?
What's the phone number?
KDAWN, like
What's the phone number
DAWN
to call in?
101.5.
Thank you.
Which is the number to call in?
866-870.
866
5752.
Down, up, and up, fading in my head.
So you don't look down.
Come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. Why do you look so fine? Not much time for you to help me, Rhonda. Help me get her out of my heart.
I'm in.
Welcome back, everybody, to Motor Slingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network, baby.
And that's right. We are here with the one and only Leon the Motorman.
Yes, the legend himself.
If you guys want to call in and talk to the legend, give us a call. Leon, what's that number?
That number is 866. Come on. It's easy to remember. 866-870-5752.
All right.
Again, 866-870-5752. And let's have some fun. Let's talk
that's
about
right.
some cars and boats and motorcycles. And we got George talking about airplanes. So we're going to have this show's about all having a good time
That's
and giving
right.
some good information. So let's just have some fun.
There you go. And speaking of George, here he is on the phone. George, what's going on?
Evening, George.
It's sure good to hear all your voices, and good to hear Leon in such a high spirit and being happy. When he first moved out to Arizona, he wasn't too sure how things were going to work out for him out there.
George, we have a terrible connection.
Sure do.
Oh, dear. Any better now?
Oh, much, yeah.
Okay. So I was just saying it's awful good to hear Leon's voice so high-spirited and being happy, because when he first moved out there, he was not a real happy camper. So,
Well, I completely understand. After being in Southern California for a long time, it's tough to get out. I moved out in 1976. My family moved to Seattle, and I spent 2 years there. And I said, and I said, I cannot wait. And as soon as I got out of high school, I got out of there.
No beach, no Van Nuys Airport, no Millie's.
and no summer. And no summer up there.
Right.
Yeah.
No sun.
And you know, they always say it rains in Seattle all the time. It never rains in Seattle. It drizzles all the time.
To keep you moist.
Yeah. So anyway, okay. Well, George, anything? Our phones are blowing
Well,
up. So go ahead.
Yeah, I had talked to Richard during the week, and I gave him a joke he probably could have used tonight better than the one he used on you guys.
I think almost
here's
any
the joke.
joke, but go ahead.
So here's the joke I gave him. So why are the roads sticky in the summer?
Why?
Traffic jams.
That's definitely better.
Yeah, that was only a one groaner. Richard's was a 3.
I don't get it.
Stick around.
Oh man, it's just getting worse. Richard, George, thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you again soon.
God bless you, George.
Can you imagine
Yeah, we're going to talk later tonight. I can call back in later on.
All right,
Do it.
Very good. Talk to you then.
All right.
you-
Take care, guys.
Okay.
Can you imagine a traffic jam?
No.
It's not getting better. Okay, next call.
I said, it reminds me, what was it, Spaceballs? Oh, they're jamming the radar. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's strawberry.
You know what? Let's get to James in West LA has a Jeep Fiat, it says.
Oh, yeah. The new
James, what can we do for you?
Yeah, I just wanted to hear about the quality of the engine. It's, I guess, 2019. Jeep was bought out, or they were by Fiat,
Fiat
and they're
Chrysler.
making the engines. Yeah, Jeep, Chrysler, Fiat, whatever. But
Is that
what the
you're
quality?
talking about the 6.0 motor?
Yeah.
6.0 6-cylinder motor. Well, what can I say? They've had quite a few problems with the electronics on that. Not so much with the engine itself, but I know with the crankshaft sensors and some of the electronics, they've had quite a bit of problems with those. But the engine's been basically pretty good, according to what I've read about and talked to about.
What about the 4 cylinders? Are they decent?
Well, when you get into 4 cylinders, I don't make any fun about 4 cylinders engines, but no, they've been okay. I don't recall any bad. I did hear something the other day, and coming from Detroit, that the 3 worst cars on the road, or maintenance-wise, that are used. When you buy a used car, the 3 worst was a BMW after several thousand miles, and then the Tesla Model 3. This is older ones. and then several other SUVs has just come out. It's just amazing. But right now, everything is so electronics, and boy, a guy took me for a ride. Some of these new cars is just full of electronics in there. Range Rover was another one that was said was one of the top worst maintenance vehicles on the road.
Oh.
Right. Well, that's out of my price range anyway, so avoid that. So I have one more question for the Gunslinger. What's up with this new training program they're going to have to require to purchase a firearm?
I think that got killed, or at least I think it got. It hasn't been. You know,
training program. What, to drive?
No. For firearms, in order to get one, they're trying to make us go through a training. I thought it got pushed back.
To purchase a firearm.
Yeah,
Hold on a second. We'll look.
Yeah, we're looking on a computer now, and I'm pretty sure Rick said that one at least got pushed back because of what he said. The ones that went through, and we didn't hear that in there.
Yeah, that would have come up.
Yeah. So, do me a favor, James. We're going to get to another call. As soon as one of the guys finds it on the computer, we'll announce it on air. All right?
Roger that. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Good question.
All right, Leon, what's that phone number? We got a couple lines open now.
That phone number is 866-870-5752. And I've got a question for everyone as soon as we come back. 866-870-5752. All about California.
Ooh, and just an update on that last one. It's SB 948. If fully enacted for future implementation, this would introduce a 4-hour minimum course, including at least 1 hour of live fire range training, but it won't be enacted until July 1st of 2028 if it goes through.
Okay, so it's kind of in limbo, and hopefully we get that squashed. All right, let's get to Mark out in Woodland Hills. What's going on, Mark?
Hey, well, I want to wish everybody a happy National Cuban Sandwich Day.
Ooh,
man, we were just going to do that.
You know, I have some questions for George when he comes back on, but Leon, I don't know if you've heard about the California regulation about they passed a rule limiting the type of replacement tires you can put on your car because they want rolling resistance down, to reduce the energy it takes to roll down the road and consume less gas, of course, or electricity. I don't know if you're aware of that. And also these new cars they have out now report everything back through a hub in your electronics. And what happens is they send it to the auto company, and then they sell it to the insurance companies, and it can affect, your rates, your coverage, even termination of the policy. That's just Sacramento at work for the betterment of our state, right?
Driving too fast, turning too hard, driving too often.
Yeah. Quick stops, fast takeoffs, excessive speed, that sort of thing. They want to nanny state you to death. And also, we have a U.S. House passed H.R. 7148, and this is mandates that all cars from 2026 on be equipped with a kill switch and a passive advanced drunk and impaired driving prevention technology to monitor your eye tracking, lane position, and direct breath into a sensor, if that is ever activated, to stop the vehicle from being moved if the driver is impaired. This is just wonderful. It's an ADS-B transponder, and this surveillance technology reports all sorts of stuff. But I just thought you might find that the decline in the rights of drivers these days.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Could you have ever predicted that? It's just absolutely bizarre.
No.
What is the average cost of a vehicle in the United States right now? Please add all the additional technology to that cost as well.
Well, next year I'm planning to take probably one of my sons to Europe with me, and we're planning on picking up a foreign delivery vehicle in Sweden. I've been to Sweden several times. It's a wonderful place. That Volvo, I don't know, do you have any opinions about the new Volvos, not the ones back, 30 years ago, but the ones that they have now? Do you have any feedback on me for that? I'm looking at the XC40 or the 60, perhaps.
Well, they're a lot better today because they're owned by another company. Range Rover is, originally it was English, and then it switched over to German technology, and then some of the other foreign companies. The car manufacturers now are just they're all over. I mean, every car. It's just amazing the technologies that's coming with these vehicles, but that's one of the things I wanted to talk about with this new law about tires. Oh, I mean, California. Leave it to California to make laws.
Yeah,
Well,
that make no sense.
The strangest things, I don't work for Volvo, but they have improved considerably over the years, and they have a unique program. They will literally fly 2 people to Sweden, and they will pick you up at the airport. They put you in a hotel for a couple of nights, feed you. Then a driver will take you to the factory where you go through this whole experience. You get through the tour with a group, and then they have a special room that they bring it in. It's a really large room, and the door opens, your car drives in, and somebody teaches you how to use all the features on the car. They give you a couple weeks of free insurance even, and then you bring it back, they ship it to you. It takes about a month or something, to arrive here at a local dealership. But I've never seen anything so good as that. I mean, BMW, you're lucky if you get a tour of the factory.
Yeah. Well, Mark, we're coming up on our break. We got to go. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again next week.
Okay. Have a Cuban sandwich, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
God bless you, Mark.
Real quick, Leon, give us the phone number.
Phone number is 866-870-5752. 870-5752. I look forward to talking to everyone.
All right, when we get back, Chrissy in Norco and Carol in San Marcos, we're getting to you next. Give us a call. We'll be right back. We're on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network, people.
And yeah.
Take on the tire legislation.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Leon, can you even hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Every song is a Beach Boys song tonight.
God bless you guys. I tell you, I love you.
I can't hear you because all I hear is the commercial. But anyway, I made every song I think is a Beach Boys tonight. So.
Love the Beach Boys. I played. I'm tired of watching the news. I said I turned on the Beach Boys, just to hear something different than this wild news.
I can't. Yeah. Okay.
Democrats come up with these BS bills with a straight face. Yes, they do, and this is the highest paid legislature in the United States of America doing that to you.
And they voted that themselves.
Oh, big question. A cat taverner wants to know, where can we get some Motorman munchies?
Yeah.
Coming. I got them coming. I've had to order some tins, so they're on the way. Trust me.
Yeah.
And we flock cameras too, yeah.
What's that?
I drove in a
Flock
car.
cameras.
Oh, man.
There was a grand jury, I want to say it was in Georgia, and if you know better, correct me, that refused to indict a guy that was convicted of eliminating the flock camera. They had the data, they had the evidence.
Come on.
Jury,
When you come off,
what
they
we
can't
call
hear.
jury nullification, and refused to indict him.
Sadie, you're out in Georgia. Let us know
Sir,
if you
you're
heard of
free
that.
to go.
Well, you're in L.A. today, but
Considerable pushback against that. They certainly didn't seem to have asked the people.
Yeah, people think that that's a good thing, and nothing the government ever does is for us. It's always to us.
They do not have your best interests at heart.
Ever.
Ooh, India is making their own AK rifle. Where did I see this? You're supposed to expecting to turn out like 100 a day or 100 an hour.
whoa.
When you consider that is the most populous nation on earth at this point in time, they need a lot of rifles. Looks very AK-like, by the way.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
She got her daddy's car and she cruised to the hamburger stand now.
Love it.
Well, I told you, Leon. Every song tonight is a Beach Boys song.
It's a Motor Slingers night, people.
There you go. Welcome back, everybody, to Motor Slingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And let's get to Chrissy in my hometown of the Beverly Hills of the Inland Empire, Norco, California.
Horstown, USA.
How are you, Chrissy?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Doing well,
Great.
thanks.
Good to hear you.
I am so excited to be able to speak with Leon the Motor Slinger.
Ooh, yeah. We all are. But
Thank
good.
you so much. I'm happy to talk to you as well, my dear.
Oh, how sweet. Well, I'm one of those lovely ladies calling in with my car problems.
Yeah.
Well, what's your problem, sweetheart?
I have too many cars, and I'm falling behind keeping them started and running.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
That must be a Norco
I've
thing.
got an El Camino, 76 El
Oh.
Camino, my first car.
That's a collector's item. That's a great car. I got an El Camino. My son has it. And I'll buy that car from you. I'll buy it, or Jeff will buy it from you.
I already got one.
Well, I know the year is particular to some people. I like the older ones, like the 69.
Oddly enough, I think you have a 69 too, don't you, Leon?
That's what mine is, a 69 El Camino.
Yeah, as is mine, yeah.
That is very cool. Now, do those have the cowl induction hood?
Mine does not. How about you?
Mine has a cowl induction hood. It has the scoop on it, but
Oh, wow.
it's not usable. But it has a cowl induction hood on it. That is correct. Because I've got it came with the 396 engine in it.
Oh.
And it's
Wow.
a great, one of the best cars I've ever had.
Wow.
It's a great motor.
Now, I've got a 350 V8 1976 Classic.
Well, they're bringing on, the early ones are bringing more money, but the later ones will still have a certain value. There's clubs that are starting on now, the El Camino clubs. They're all over Facebook and areas about the El Caminos. And General Motors is even bringing them back.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
I wish they would bring it back, but last time they did, it looked ugly, that one El Camino that they had.
Wow.
It's
But,
got, maybe about 10 years back?
Honestly, I don't remember it. I tell you what, I was driving down the 55 freeway the other day, and Ram is making a itty bitty little El Camino that's like the size of a Volkswagen Bug.
Oh.
I couldn't believe it. We were just driving along. It's like, look at that! It's a Ram El Camino kind of. You remember the Rebel? What was it? It was kind of more that size.
Yeah, Rebel, yeah.
Yeah, it was an itty bitty little bugger, but it was interesting. You know, I didn't know Ram was doing that kind of stuff, but.
That sounds really cute. You know, the most ugly thing that I've ever seen is the truck that they've got from the Tesla, that Cybertruck thing.
Oh, the dumpster on wheels, yeah.
Oh, God, that thing is. But I did have a friend of mine, not even a friend, telling me that was the best car he ever had. A Cybertruck.
Wow.
I don't understand how they can call it a truck.
How do they call it a car?
I don't have to call it anything.
Except a dumpster on wheels.
God.
I was all excited to see it come out, and then I saw it, and I'm like, oh, my gosh.
There is one or two people in Norco that have one, because I see it when I'm out walking around, and I actually saw somebody pulling a horse trailer with one of those things. And if that isn't the ridiculous thing I've ever seen, I don't know what is.
More horsepower at the other end.
Hey.
Yeah. One in the trailer and 5 in the front. Anyway.
I hope that Jeff doesn't learn like myself. You can only drive one at a time.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, but I said this on Facebook. I have 20 cars, some for each of you.
Jeff gets a Christmas card.
I have 7 cars.
That's pretty good.
That's a good starter kit.
Rotating it around once a week. I wondered if once a week is good enough to start these guys with good batteries.
Leon?
What do you say, Leon?
Well, I didn't hear that question.
She wants to know if starting her cars once a week is good enough for the batteries.
Keep them running.
It's good enough, but the best thing to do is take it out and drive it. Because here's the problem. If you're just starting it up, the engine is only getting the lubrication. You're forgetting about every other part on that car. You're forgetting about the wheel bearings getting lubricated. You're forgetting about the transmission shifting gears getting lubricated. And especially the differential that needs lubrication. As it's moving, it's lubricating all these other parts. Just doing the engine. Take it out and drive it for 15 minutes is better than anything you can do.
I will do so. Now, back to this El Camino. It's got under the hood a ton of spiders, and it's got bad gas in it. What is your best recommendation to get that gas out of there? Does it have
You need to take it to a shop and to have that drained out, because you got to it's hard to do that, without a shop where they can drain it and put it in a special container. You need to take it to a shop and have it drained out and have the brake system flushed, cooling system flushed, all of that, and take care of it, and that's a great car.
Okay, now, would they have to drop the tank, or would they be draining it with a hose?
It may be. Depends on how long it's been in there. If it's really bad, they need to drop the tank.
Okay.
If it's been sitting for years.
Yes.
If it's
only
what? Years.
It's still got the original motor in it. I used to change the oil every 1,500 miles on it.
Well, if you've driven it closely, you don't need to drain the tank. Just give it some new fuel and go out and use it a while. Drive it for a week or two.
Oh, that's gas got to be bad. And another thing I didn't elaborate was it has a main seal leak between the front and the back there.
A main seal leak. It's either got to be between the transmission or the front of the engine. So Correct. It can't be, well, it can be both, but how bad is it? I mean, is this leaking oil?
It doesn't leak a whole bunch, but you can smell it burning when it's driven.
I have it checked over. Maybe it's dripping on an exhaust pipe or something. I think you're looking for more things that's actually wrong with the car. It's probably the car is probably, from what you tell me, is in good shape. Drive it.
Yeah.
Have somebody check it over on the knee.
And
rate it up on the lift.
Has anybody heard, or Leon, have you heard about the new Jay Leno law they're trying to come up with? Because the smogging of the cars ended, I think, with 1976 here in California.
Yeah, they talking about that. and Jay's doing a good job trying that, but that's the dumbest thing. And I'm so upset with the California laws with the new tires. You got what's people going to do to go out, come to Arizona, buy some tires, and take them back? It's just absolutely the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. California, in my opinion, is just stupid. Why don't they fix the roads to fix the tires? How about when the car gets out of alignment? The car gets just out of alignment from hitting their chock hole, the pothole, I should say, and it wears the tires out. They're causing the problem, not us.
Thank you kindly.
Well, Leon, when you're coming over there for tires, you might as well register over there, too, because they charge like less than half than what they charge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just ridiculous. The tire shops are having a rough time. Where to go? And most of the tires are made right now in Japan and Korea and everywhere else. Japan owns Firestone and all these other major companies, and you got to put the same type of tires on the car. I don't know where California's. Pretty soon they're going to be telling you to change the sole on your shoes because it's going to wear out too much. I mean, that is the dumbest thing. Fix the roads. Fix the roads.
Absolutely.
I couldn't agree more. All right, Chrissy, on the corner of 5th and Hamner, it used to be the Tune-Up Master. That's my old buddy Robert's place. Take your car over there. He'll tell him I sent you. He'll take care of you and treat you right. All right?
Absolutely.
Is Robert still over there?
As far as I know, he is, yeah.
Okay, because I thought they might have gone through an ownership change.
Go check it out. I don't know for a fact, but I didn't hear that, so I don't know. Hopefully he's still there.
Well, I hope I get to tell you guys that I got it running next time I call in. Thank you for all your help.
You bet. Thank you. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care now.
God bless you.
Bye, Leon.
Bye now. How much time we have left? I want to mention bye-bye. God bless you.
Okay.
Love you.
Quick, we have 2 minutes, Leon. Go ahead.
2 minutes. I was in my neighbor's car here, and I was in a car and driving with him, and it's the new Genesis. Now, this Genesis car is probably one of the, much as I hate to say it, and I've owned Rolls's and everything else, is the nicest, best car at this point that I have ever driven in completely. It's all electronic. The C90 four-door sedan, I'm telling you, push a button, the doors open, you touch the handle and it closes. It is the most quietest car that I've ever driven in or been in, the Genesis C90. I'm going to tell you, you guys got to stop by any of the Genesis store. It is absolutely an amazing car.
Wow. That's high praise from the one and only Leon the Motorman. When we get back, more phone calls. We got Carol in San Marcos. We're getting to you first. Then Kathy in Orange and Pete from the Azusa shop is calling in. We'll get to you, Pete. In the meantime, quickly, Leon, give them the number.
Okay, I can't wait to give it to you. 866-870-5752. 866-870-5752.
Like a pro.
I tell you, give us a call, ladies. Give us a call. You're listening to the Motor Slinger Show right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be back before you know it.
Come on.
I was driving that one yesterday.
What is that, a Dodge?
Spin around Norco.
You're a lucky man.
Girl, my.
Gonna have to change it. Almost 29.
Ooh. By the time you change it, you're going to be hitting 30. You're gonna go like the...
Their headphones on. Their headphones on the table. So
I actually finally sent something to Japan last week. I'm sorry, not Japan, Hawaii.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty onerous. They're worse than we are.
Yeah. And it was the reason I said Japan. It was an Arasaka. Go figure.
Logical mistake.
Oh, here it is. She's real fine, my 409. She's real fine, my 409, my 409. Well, I saved my pennies and I saved my dimes. Giddy up, 409. For I knew there would be a time. Giddy up, 409. When I would buy a brand new 409. 409. Welcome back, everybody, to Motor Slingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And okay, Leon, there you go. 409. What do you think?
409, thanks for playing my great music. 409 was my first drag boat engine. Wow. I had a supercharged 409. Oh, man, what a machine. 2 4-barrel Carter carburetors on it.
That definitely moved people.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to add something real quick to the conversation that we just had. You will not be able to drive across the border to buy tires in Arizona, Nevada, or Oregon, because that will be tied to your smog registration. If your tires do not meet the new code, no tag.
Oh, that is
that's how monstrous it is.
Make citizens into criminals, California. That's what you do.
This is going to be like the straws thing. I have a feeling this is going to go down in flames.
And I'm serious about it. The alignment on these cars, you just hit anything, hit a curb or anything, and that wears the tires out or ducks the alignment. I mean, this is the dumbest California. Well, California's done a lot of dumb things, I'm telling you.
Yeah, like vote in our governor. Let's get to Carol out in San Marcos. Carol, what can we do for you? And thanks for waiting so long.
Evening, Carol.
Hi, I was calling when you were talking about the convertibles. I wanted to tell you that I had a red 5.0 Mustang convertible with a white top, and it was before the cops had them. So I'm coming home from work one night, and they had just put this road. It was still a dirt road, but they're putting a road through to make it faster. So I worked late. It was dark. I'm flying, my car. It goes so fast. And I see these 2 little yellow lights in the dirt on the side, and I'm like, oh, shit. I hope that's not, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that word. But, I did.
Oh, I want to hear the payoff to the story. Prime directive, man.
When you drop an S-bomb, unfortunately, you get dropped automatic. It has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Well, call back and see if we can pick up your story.
Pick it up and clean it up.
Pick it up and clean it up.
In the meantime, let's get to Kathy in the beautiful city of Orange. What can we do for you?
Evening, Kathy.
Hi, everybody. I have a question on an electronic control module. I was told my dad's old pickup truck, 1992 F-150 V8, which has a chronic check engine light, is the thing that needs to fix it. And they couldn't find one. And my only choice would be to get a rebuilt one. But a couple people have told me that they don't last very long. And why aren't there any other choices? And why don't they last long?
That's an electrical problem, and the reason they don't last long, but I'm surprised a remanufactured will last as long. The only other reason is something may be wrong with the engine is causing it to set that information off. And a good quality shop should be able to give you the reason, whether it's running too rich, running too lean, which means getting too much fuel, not enough fuel, something of this nature. But I don't know why you're having that kind of problems. That's just ridiculous.
Well, let me ask you, because, it kind of slams when you put it in the different gears for reverse a little bit, and the guy keeps telling me just drive it and it'll get better. Would there be any relation at all to that? When you say the engine?
Well, there's been, I don't know what modifications has been done on the vehicle, but that's been a long routine on some of the older cars, is to drive them and then cut the switch off 2 or 3 times and then turn it back on. Without, all the electronics is really, it's really hard to diagnose over the air. We need machines and things of this nature to really diagnose them properly. I don't know why That's a very good vehicle, the F-150 Ford pickup.
So you're explain it. I don't know if I understand what you're saying, that it may not be the ECM.
No, it may not be the ECM, but who's giving you this advice?
Oh, it's a longtime mechanic that we've used for, but again, he's kind of part-time, and I've only used him. I've never taken it to anybody else to get a second opinion.
Well, I would get a second opinion. First of all, when it comes to electronics, I mean, I don't know whether he's guessing and maybe he's cured it something in the past, but you need to have someone professional hook up all the electronics and find out exactly. It's not that complicated. If once somebody has that equipment and to check it over, can look at it and give you the right diagnosis.
So you're saying you don't think it's the module itself, it's maybe something that is causing the module to stay on within the engine. Is that correct?
Well, what I'm saying is electronically, I don't like to guess at what the problem is, because it could be something very, very simple. And we're making a big thing out of it by telling you it's modules. You need to take it to a professional and have him just check it over and get another opinion of it.
Okay.
I mean, if I was still in business, I'd say, bring it into my shop. Let me check it over and see what was wrong.
Run a diagnosis.
That's what I would recommend. It's just you need to get another opinion. A guy that works on it part-time. With all this electronics, everything's completely different. I know all cars from Model A's on, but then the electronics set in, and that's all got to be checked by different machines, and there's no guesswork in electronics they're having today.
Okay.
Have it checked over by someone that looks at it. There's no guesswork with this electronic stuff.
Well, I mean, he's run his own business. I mean, for 30 or 40 years, he's just not.
But he's out of business now. Yeah.
No, he still sees, but I think he travels a little bit more and, is playing with his grandkids and such. But no, he's been in business for over 40 years, I would guess. Yeah.
Well, I've been in business longer than that, but it's still, you got to have the right equipment to check this over. I don't know that you really have a big problem.
Okay, because, I mean, the truck does run, but I also associate that with smog control information, and I guess that what you're saying, too, the engine running rich, and so there's too much stuff coming out, which is the violation with the air quality control and all that good stuff.
Very possibly, but it's got to be checked out with the proper equipment.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe I'll just.
It's like going to a doctor. Same thing, going to a doctor. We're basically doctors, mechanics and doctors, going in and trying to solve your problem. Very ready to start guessing at it, and it's the worst thing you could do. They got to run some tests and et cetera, et cetera. It's no different on these late model cars with all the electronics.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I appreciate your information, and I think you're smart to be in Arizona. I don't hold any hope for California.
Yeah, well, it's looking pretty dire here, I have to agree. Thanks for the call, and
Thank you.
You betcha. And good luck with your car, and call back, let us know. All right?
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, very good.
I sure will.
Thank you, ma'am.
I will.
Take care now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
And Jeff, you may know something. Do you have any time left? I mean,
we got 3 minutes till the break.
Okay, I got a thing that you'd be interested in. The Wall Street Journal had a big article that the V8 engine is the strongest. They're coming out with even more horsepower and more V8 engines in all of their pickup trucks. It's a full-page article.
I can't
wait. Wall
wait.
Street Journal.
I can't wait.
It's a well-refined platform.
Yep. I have the supercharged 6-cylinder right now, and it's quick. I mean, But I can't
There's
wait to
nothing
get.
like-
Yeah, I can't wait to get another.
No,
Nothing like it.
you need a V8.
Yeah,
Supercharged.
yeah,
Come on.
and not that little goofy drink.
Hey, Leon, a follow-on question. How long will gas stay good in a gas tank if you got a vehicle that you're storing?
Well, if you got it indoors, what the worst of it is if it's outdoors in a lot of moisture area where the tank gets hot and it sweats inside and moisture create. If it's inside, it'll last a while. I mean, if you're going to leave it in there for 2 or 3 years, no, it's going to spoil. But a month or 2 or 3, it's like motorcycles. You ride motorcycles, you leave it in 3, 4, 5 months. As long as it's indoors and it's not under weather situation, you're fine.
Good to hear. I've never gone 3, 4, 5 days without riding a motorcycle. Separate issue.
All right.
Thank you.
Ryan, what do we got left? Minute and a half. Real quick, let's get to Pete over at the Azusa store. What's going on, Pete?
Evening, Pete.
Hey, how's everything going? Hi, Leon.
Hi, Pete.
I'm storing a car for my brother, a truck, and so now I'm hearing through you guys it's not good to store it without driving it too long. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it because there's other things that need to be lubrication other than your engine. Naturally, the engine is the most important, but there's other very important parts. If you have to replace a differential or the bearings because of lack of lubrications, and things get hot and cold, and they create moisture, and you just need to take it out and drive it 5 or 10 minutes just to get the oil circulating through all the other products in the vehicle.
So I should drive it like once or twice a month?
At least.
And it should be
at least 5 or 10 minutes. You just need to get things moving so the oil, when you start the engine, you start it because you want to see the oil circulate through the engine. But there's other components that need lubrication as well. And so just drive it around the block for 5 minutes or so, and everything else will last a lot longer than the engine.
Absolutely. Pete, we're coming up on a hard break. We got to go. I'll see you tomorrow at the shop.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye. Real quick, in our second
Power
packed hours, more phone calls. Quickly, Leon, give them the number.
Okay, it's 866-870-5722. 866-870-5752.
You're listening to Motorslingers Ready to Run.
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be right back.
I was going to say earlier, Jeff actually gets a Christmas card every year from the Acme battery tender company.
Yeah, right. I should own frickin' stock in it. I got so many of them.
Pay yourself.
Those things are convenient.
To not have them is damned inconvenient.
Because there's nothing worse, and it used to happen every time I'd go out. It's like, you know what? I really haven't done this car in a while. Let's go take this one.
Click, click, click.
Ah, shit. Now we got to go get the battery charger and hook it up. And sometimes it'll come back to life, and sometimes it don't.
And batteries are stupid expensive right now.
Oh man, I just bought a battery for my 2017 Corvette battery died, and it took me 2 hours to change that battery. There's so much.
Rest of it.
Yeah, there's so much connected to it, modules and this and that's, and I'm going out there with a 1/2-inch wrench, thinking, boop, boop, out it comes. No, not even close.
How long was Leon on the air? 43 years?
I think 44.
Okay.
When we get back, I'll ask him real quick.
We just got asked.
Yeah, we got 4 calls going right now.
Going well.
Yeah.
He's moving. Do you need anything? You're good on ice? Everything's good?
I am just fine. Thank you kindly.
I'm going to top this one up.
Mark, how about you?
I'm going to go top this up. Thank you very kindly.
Can't make.
I don't know if you guys can hear. Can they hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Can Leon hear me?
In the breaks, yes, sir.
Okay, because all I got is commercial.
You're still going out over the air, but commercials aren't being fed, so they hear you clear.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I'll tell them, do you want me to kill the commercials for you so you can talk to
That's
them?
fine. So, Leon, if you can hear me, when we get back, talk about how long you were on the air, and then we'll get back to
Okay.
Senator Tony.
phones. Okay. I can't hear you. All I get is commercials right now, so.
Me too.
Yeah, I sure hope this stupid tire thing goes the way of the straw law. Because you imagine, could you imagine my 32 Ford with the tires they're going to make us put on? Yeah, we got 5 people waiting online. They're on the phone.
Do something different. Good to see you in again. He said earlier, there's something really...
Do something different?
Yeah, that's his name on YouTube.
Oh.
Let me see. He said that his dad had 2 Buick Electra 225s when he was a boy. 220 Electra. The Electra.
When I was little...
Chicken over hibachi. That's a good story, Kirk. Sorry, did you see the Kirk story?
No, I...
Finish your story.
Oh, when we were little, one of the cars that we had, I think my sister actually bought it, was a 56 Mercury Monterey. It was pink on white. It looked like a big sherbet ice cream. And that, man, you talk about a car. You could like
You're
drive
stunned.
into buildings with this thing. It was so solid. Is this us? No. Nope, that's Larry Elder. Yeah, that thing was really something.
Okay, so I don't. Maybe I'll. Leon, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So, Kirk, did you read Kirk's story for
No,
Leon?
I don't.
Okay.
So good.
Highway Patrol Los Angeles driving and seized cars with smoke pouring out of windows. Pulled him over, open window. He was cooking chicken on the hibachi on the passenger seat. Kirk's been saving that story for you for 2 years now.
Oh my God!
I love that. That's so L.A. While we're here, officer,
California,
would you like
pass along for that.
Tire breast.
You want a layer of wing?
Wow, I heard everything now. Jimmy, you're looking good.
We've done an hour?
Yep.
What is going on here?
I tell you. That's not us. Oh, here. Heads up, Jim.
Oh, Mercury. Ooh. A chopped Mercury.
Well, East
That's not
Coast
yours.
girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright. And the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep the boyfriends warm at night. Everybody, I wish
We all could be California.
wish they all could be. You're gonna do bass, I'll do baritone. Welcome back, everybody, to the Motor
If I
Slinger
sing, everybody will
Show.
hang up.
What's that, Leon?
If I sing, everybody hang up. If I sing in the shower stops. Come on.
Suzzing.
Real quick, there was a question brought up online. How long were you on air?
I was on a little over 44 years.
Wow.
And I loved every single day of it, and I miss it tremendously. In fact, the old station called me the other day.
No kidding.
Well, they wanted me to be on the show to talk about this tire problem. I says, I don't work for you guys anymore.
Good on you. Good on you.
You know, but this law is just one of the dumbest laws I've ever heard in my life about cars. But I got to buy the same types of tires, got to be same quality. Can you imagine what the tire manufacturers are going to go through, and all the tire shops and all of this stuff?
Yeah.
You can't get his license because the tire shop put on the wrong tire. It's his fault. It's a California's failure is due to all the stupid laws they keep coming out with.
Yep.
It's like, who do they have a contract with that are going to produce these tires exclusively for California?
I mean, you're going to have the same tires on a Prius that I'll have to have on my 32 Ford. Can you imagine?
That's the good math, right?
Yeah, it's just, come on.
And the whole point is they have less friction, which means less rolling resistance, which means quite simply less traction.
Yeah.
So the thing that you need a tire to do when you want to turn or step on the brakes or accelerate, it will no longer do.
Nope.
But the good news is they'll be, what did they say, between $70 and $100 more expensive per tire.
Oh,
right.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So not only it costs us more, it's going to cost us our lives more.
Well, you know what? Our old friend Tom in Temecula wants to talk about tires. So let's get to Tom. What's going on, Tom?
Good evening.
Good evening, boys. I have a solution to the tire problem. It's less than ideal, but it should work for most of us. It's going to depend on your vehicle. Pretend you're in Michigan and you got to keep a set of winter tires in the garage. Keep your factory tires on a set of cheap Steelies, and either put tires on the good rims that came on the car, or when it's time to change tires, put the old ones in the garage, buy new ones on fresh wheels, whatever you want, Arizona, Nevada, wherever you're going to get them. And then when it's time to go for registration, just put the factories back on and then take them off again the next day.
An idea.
Random spot checks.
Why would we have to go through that kind of aggravation to live in California to worry about I got to change my tires tomorrow and I got to pay somebody to change the tire. I got to pay somebody to take them off, put the others back on. I mean, I just can't even believe it. I just cannot even believe it. California's had a lot of dumbest things, but this is just one of the most, I mean, especially with the roads, and I keep bringing that up. The roads are the worst in California, potholes, alignment problems, everything. Wonder if Trump, with the beast, has got to put special tires on the car he's driving around on. They run flat tires. There's other tires. Oh, if you're driving a car with run flat tires, gee whiz, it's really absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, Leon, you know, real quick, back in the day, they had tires that had less traction. They called them cheater slicks. Remember those?
Cheater slick, no tread on them, no tread. That's correct. I think we used to put them on.
Yeah, one line or something. We'll just go back to cheater slicks.
That's right. One line we could pass the law, but then treat us. Everybody had those on because that's when, not me, but that's when all you guys were street racing. And you run into, now I never had a set. Well, maybe one.
Oh, 3 or 4. Anyway.
Oh, brother.
Well, I just want to add something.
Go ahead.
If I can't find a workaround for this tire thing, because I've got multiple vehicles, not nearly as many as you. I think I only have 7 at this point. But if I can't find a way around this tire thing, that will be literally the last straw, and I will buy a place in Arizona. I don't spend the whole year there. I will buy a house in Arizona.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Come and join us. Come and join us.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Tom. Thanks as always.
Hopefully Sacramento's listening.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk to you soon.
Screw them.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Tom. Bye-bye.
It's going to be an odd thing, like you brought up, Mark. If it's going to cost people more, there's so many people that don't want to spend that extra bit anyway.
Or don't have it.
Yeah, exactly. What are you going to do to the millions and billions of drivers out there that just can't afford
Literally can't. That's your problem.
I don't know, but guys, our phones are blowing up. We got to get to the phone.
Go.
Let's get to Jake up in Auburn, Washington. What's going on, Jake?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, so I saw a guy put a thing together about the new tire deal down there, and he came up with the best efficiency you're going to gain is 4%. So at $3.50 a gallon, you're going to save $66 a year.
Negligible.
Less than the cost of one tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the price of the tires are going to double.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you got to be California's, just like the guns, they got to be California only.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's if you don't hit a curb or hit one of their bad potholes.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then your smog checks. We haven't had a smog check up here in almost 10 years.
Wow.
And you guys are smogging diesels too.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
And then before they took the thing away, if you lived in a rural area, you didn't have to have a smog check either, even when we were doing smog checks.
Wow.
Man, they're just
so it's a money grab.
Of course.
No question, and they don't want you driving.
They never do anything for us. They only do things to us.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. All right, Jake. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's get to Karen in Redondo Beach. Karen, what can we do for you?
Evening, Karen.
Hi, guys. Thanks for taking my call. I have a question for Leon. I spoke with you, Leon, back in, I think it was January, the first Auto Slingers show that you guys did, about my North Star Cadillac DeVille 1998. And I've had it, it's been in my family since it was brand new. I have had it in my possession for 3 years and 3 months now. And I just had my third battery poop out on me Friday night. Now, this car goes through batteries like I go through stocks, okay? And I'm wondering if you have any kind of idea of why this car would be going through so many batteries so quickly. This one's only been in for 9 months to the day.
That's
wow.
Okay.
Something is draining the batteries, or something is draining them. It's just, or you're putting the wrong amps battery in there. Either you go into a cheaper battery and not putting the proper battery in there, but that the North Stars had other problems, bad problems compared to that. But I don't know. I can't imagine that somebody can't test it to see if it's drawing any kind of amps when you got the key off. The clock would be the only thing that was drawing any amps out of it.
Well, here's the thing: is that 9 months ago, when I got the new battery that's just died now, they kept it an extra day to check for shorts anywhere in it. And I also, 1 month prior to that, had a new body control module put in it. And it's still, this only lasted 9 months. I mean, it never did anything for my folks, and then I inherited it, and it starts doing all these weird things.
Wow, all this electronics and stuff is just. Does the car sit a long time or sit a while, or do you drive it every day?
I try to drive both my cars 5 days a week when they're running properly.
Then you should not be having battery problems.
Yep.
I drive it 4 or 5 days a week.
Now that's plenty to keep your batteries charged up, and a good quality battery should last you a lot longer than that. Should last you several years.
Right. Well, what is the last battery that was in it before my folks passed away had been in it for over 7 years, and then it sat for a year and a half, and I got a new battery when it was brought down here and all that, and it was good for a little while, and then I got another one because I had the radio thing antenna was draining it, and then I got this one, and now so it's just one thing after another with these batteries, but. Yeah, it's an AC Delco. I don't want to, not to drop names, but I always thought that was
good battery.
I have my North Star. I have my North Star guys do everything on this car. I don't buy a battery. I don't do anything. I have them touch everything because I know this car is very, very picky.
It sounds like it wants to run a diagnostic.
Oh, I tell you, all this electronics, there's no reason a battery, especially a Delco, is a good quality battery, would be given that kind of problem unless you got something in the vehicle, and sometimes it could be the electric clock or something that's draining that battery down.
Yeah, I didn't get any little messages on the dashboard, and I didn't get the warning thing that it was being drained. Like usually if the battery's draining down, when I turn it on, the trunk and the gas tank door will open up, and that means that the battery's being drained. So I take it in, and they check it and fix whatever. And then the only thing that happened this time was I was up at the market, and that's like 2 blocks from here, and it wouldn't start. I was in there for 5 minutes. It started up perfect at my house. Go up to the store, come out of the store, turn it on, and it went rrr, 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 and then I tried it again, rrr, 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 and then third time, rrr, 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 and then all of a sudden it sounded like it was going to catch, so I put my foot on the gas and went, and I took off, and the whole car shook. And it was fine after it sat for a second, and then I got home and put it in my driveway, and it didn't start later that afternoon. And there's no lights, there's no sound, there's no, like it's trying to start. There's no clicking, there's no lights at all.
Now, when the battery's drained down, you're not going to have a clicking or the row you're talking about. But it's something that's not charged. Maybe alternators that's not charging properly to keep the battery fully charged. There's several things. The alternator is what really charges the battery, keeps it fully charged. And I just don't get all these crazy problems like that. It's unnecessary.
Yeah. Okay, so the alternator, I might have them look at specifically then tomorrow.
But don't let them replace the alternator. These things can be checked. I don't want you to start spending money on alternators. It's just I'm wondering if the battery's been kept fully charged at all times.
Yeah, it seems like recently batteries, the last 10, 15 years, batteries are not nearly as good as they used to be, lasting.
Well, you got more things now that drain them than we did years ago.
All right. Okay, Karen, I hope that helps you. We're going to a break. I hope that helped, and thanks for the call.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the help.
You betcha. Take care now.
God bless you.
All right, guys, when we get back, that actually finally opens up a line. All our lines are taken up. Woo!
Loving that.
And boom, there's another call coming in. When we get back, more of your phone calls with us, and, of course, the one and only Leon the Motorman. Yeah, that's right. We'll be right back, guys.
Ooh, nice truck.
Well, we got Mike in Whittier, Annie in El Cajon, Brian in West Hollywood, Sean in Covina, Alan in Torrance, and Dan in Fullerton calling in right now.
And it's not my imagination. This is the highest percentage of female callers
I think we've ever had.
Leon,
so
you dog.
This is the most women callers we've ever had in one show.
I love it. I need to get
They
married.
all want a taste of that southern honey.
I tell you.
Leon loves the ladies. The ladies love Leon.
Well, I love the ladies, too.
And he moves to Arizona.
Yay.
Make him work a little. Make him work a little.
Yeah.
They can come visit.
Better be careful. Bobby from Arizona will find you.
She'll find you. She'll find you that
She'll
pie.
bake you a pie.
Make you a pie. Or allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
Still waiting.
That's my old Ford that crossed away. I came to California.
A 74 Duster, a 2002 Country Van, 61 Falcon. But he's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with Early in the morning we'll be starting out. Somebody gonna coming along. We're loading up a Woody with the boards inside and heading out singing a song. Come on, babe, surfing with me, yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Welcome back, everybody, to Motor Slingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And let's get right back to the phones because we got a lot of calls coming in. Sean and Covina, what's going on, Sean?
Evening, Sean.
Greetings to the Motor Slingers, and I want to thank you, Leon, for being a role model and for being for mentoring us and for giving your guidance and advice to us, because if it wasn't for you, Jeff, Mark, and Jimbo and myself would all be hooligans in jail.
I have to agree with you there.
Well, thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I miss it very much so, and Jeff gives me the opportunity to do this, and I love it. So I just love it. I love all you guys.
And now, since George isn't here, I want to ask about your aircraft experience. What aircraft have you flown, and what aircraft would you like to fly?
Well, George would be the one, but I'm a Bonanza guy. I've flown lots of Bonanzas. I've had 2 new Bonanzas, and I've had a Great Lakes, which is a biplane. I've had like 4 Cessnas, so, but my Bonanza has been the favorite, but I've flown in lots of planes, lots of different T6s lots of planes I flew in, but my wife and I, Dixie Belle, and I flew all over California, coming to Arizona to visit my daughter and son-in-law and my grandkids. We just flew all over the country, and it was just a great way to travel. And I was just lucky. You know what? I don't like to brag, but I've had motorcycles and race motorcycles, ridden with Steve McQueen, and lived through that. Broke several arms. And then I got involved in boat racing. I wanted to know how boat worked. Then, just one thing, car racing and just boat racing, airplane racing, and everything else. And I tell you, here I am talking to the Gunslingers and show, and I love it. Thank you so much.
Glad to have you.
I'm sorry, I love the boat racing part because that way you can crash and drown.
Oh, man.
the double whammy. Right. Sean, we got a ton of people to get to. Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you again.
One more.
Real quick.
One last question for Leon. Now, Jeff, and my favorite plane of World War II is the Corsair. And I understand, Leon, your favorite plane of World War II is the Corsair, too. Tell Jeff how awesome it is and act like it is, too, because he really loves the Corsair.
Well, George would be more apt because he's really up on the Corsair and all the old airplanes. George is really an expert on all those cars because he's flown all those cars, all those planes, and he's flown most of them. And he's quite a aficionado when it comes to airplanes.
All right, Sean.
Well, just tell Jeff you love the Corsair, and it's awesome.
That's good enough.
I love the Corsair.
There you go. Thanks, Sean. We'll talk to you again soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's jump over to Michael in Whittier. What's going on? I shot with Mike all day today.
Hey, evening.
Hey, good evening, gentlemen. Hey, Leon, I really miss you. I'm not the biggest motorhead, but looking forward to listening to you in the mornings on the weekends with the computer guy. Were some of my favorite times. I got a quick question. I own a 93 Toyota 4Runner. I'm the original owner of it, and it's kind of turned into an off-road vehicle that we use to tow out our dirt bikes to go dirt bike riding. So it kind of sits, parked for months at a time before we'll take it out. And over the period that I've owned this vehicle, about 4 or 5 times I've had to replace the wiring because the rodents get into it because I live near the wilderness. Now, my question is, someone had mentioned years ago to me that at some point they changed the formula for the insulation for the wiring to make it's more palatable for rodents or something. Is that true, or have rodents always just been getting into the wiring?
That's very common. Roads, especially in Beverly Hills area and some of the area where there's a lot of different vegetations. I'm trying to think of the things to put in the washer and dryer. You wash your machine to dry, and you put those underneath the hood and all the places, and it stops the rodents from coming into the vehicle.
Dryer sheets.
Oh, okay. Use the dryer sheets okay. Because, every now and then, we don't usually use it during the summer because dirt bike riding in the Mojave in the summer is not fun.
No.
And so, we'll get in and kick it over. And it's like, why is it running rough? And it's like, let me, sure enough, someone's been gnawing on something. So, okay. But, you've never heard of they changed the formula or whatever at some point for wiring.
Maybe on the newer cars, but I have not heard anything on the older cars. The rodents you can put, the coverage you can put for your dryers in there. I'm trying to think of the correct name of them because I've been using them for a while, and put them all around. Don't put them in the engine or on the engine, just all in the corners and stuff. And sometimes just leave the hood up. They don't like to come in when the hood's up.
Yeah.
Raise the hood on your vehicle when you park.
That's what I do when I keep the battery tenders on my cars. I just keep the hood up, and I don't. And I live in Norco, where the rats fight the mice for the space. So
Game wars.
Yeah. All right.
Now, real quick, does this cause a problem?
Oh,
where'd you go?
Is rodents an issue? Are rodents an issue with the new electric cars?
That's a rodent with everything. Rodents,
Anywhere there's a
especially
wire.
with the cars. If they eat the wiring, anything rubber come inside the car. They're looking for places to even give birth to other. I found them with rats, nest in them and everything else in my shops. So,
all right.
Okay.
Well, I'll try the dryer sheets. Thanks.
All right, Mike. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Take
Bye-bye. Okay, let's jump down to Alan in Torrance, about a 74 Duster. Alan, we got about 3 minutes. What can we do for you?
Oh, okay. Well, Leon, thank you for your service to the motoring public. But I have my Duster. I think I have a transmission problem. If I go on a steep on ramp, it wouldn't go more than 35 miles per hour until it warmed up, and then I put some of that fluid in there that's supposed to stop slipping, and then it could get up to 50 miles per hour. But once it warms up, it was no problem. So. I guess my question is, if I need a new transmission, would you have the same transmission in there, rebuilt, or just buy another rebuilt one and replace it?
you can do either one, but the problem is you let the transmission fluid stay in too long. And inside of an automatic transmission, well, first of all, everything in an automatic transmission is hydraulic. Everything. And there's what we call annular, I know it don't mean anything, annular seals. And when they start to get dried out, then they won't shift, won't hold the pressure until it gets hot. The longer you drive the car, the hotter the fluid gets, then it starts shifting. Try draining all the fluid out. If you go to one of these shops, it changes all the fluid in the converter, transmission, and if they can change all the fluid, you'll find out it may start working fine. Otherwise, you need a rebuilt transmission.
Oh, okay.
I'm a transmission specialist, to be honest with you, so I know what I'm talking about in transmissions.
Well, then I'll just count what the other shop said, that if you change the fluid, that'll make it worse because the fluid in there, the old fluid helps plug up the holes or something, for leaking. So
okay, there's a machine. There's a company that has a machine that can hook up to it. It changes every bit of the fluid. I'm trying to think of the name of it. That I had the machine for years at some shop. You don't need to change the transmission pan or drain the transmission pan, and it'll flush all the fluid out of it. And try that first. If that is corrected, you need a transmission rebuild. But I would do that. Look for a shop that could change 100% of the fluid.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. I know your time's getting short here. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Alan. Thanks for the call.
Alan.
We'll talk to you again. Take care now.
Bless you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, guys. When we get back, it's more phone calls. What's the number, Leon?
The numbers are 866-870-5752.
That's it.
866-870-5752.
All right.
And I'm waiting for the ladies to call.
Yeah,
Well, when we
baby.
get back, Annie from El Cajon is our first caller. We'll be right back. You're listening to Motor Slingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
Yeah, and we'll be right back.
Yep.
I want to turn this back into the Gunslinger show for just a moment. A couple of years ago, I don't remember who it was, and I wish I did. Somebody, I think it was Lasseter, hit me to putting dryer sheets into tumbling media. It absolutely works. It cuts down the dust, and it makes the cases even more slick.
Really?
Which makes the loading process easier, and when you're pulling them in and out of chambers, every little bit helps. Dryer sheets in your tumbling media.
Huh.
I wouldn't try that with the water tumbling, but then I don't think I'll try the water tumbling either because, man, that looks like a lot of work.
Yeah. I tumble my brass sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right there with you.
Yeah. Sometimes I just pick it up and reload it. I was lucky enough to pick up an almost brand new 750 yesterday. Walked into the shop. And that 650 that I have, that I've been making 38s on, I have rebuilt that entire machine twice with all new parts, and every time something else goes wrong. And I've had that machine apart 30 times.
Especially that primer feed. But yes,
oh, man.
I know your pain.
It is out of there. I pulled it off my bench last night, and I couldn't be happier about it.
So you got the 750?
Yeah, I got the 750. And it was already in, it was in 9mm, so it's already set up with small primers.
Ooh, speaking about wiring and wiring harnesses, Eric had a friend with a new 2026 Toyota eat her wiring harness, $1,200 to replace it.
Oof.
Brand new car this year.
Yeah.
Eating through.
It happens. Them little critters get in there.
Right, I heard that Mint works.
I've always just, like I said, you leave the hood up, and
don't give them a dark place to hide.
Yeah.
Exposed. They don't want to be exposed.
Yeah, you go into my garage, and every one of my cars' hood is up.
And there's an Acme battery tender.
Yeah, with a battery tender on it.
Ricky's checking out. I know it's late for you, buddy. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you again, like always.
Mangia bene. Manja this. Yeah.
Manjar. You'll get skinny. Here, wash it down with some bread.
About a little antipasto over here.
Good question about salt erosion from Thomas Pfeiffer. You live near the beach. That's why the cars in the Midwest always have rust damage, because when they salt the roads, that stuff starts eating the metal. Good thing you don't own a Lancia. Those things come rusted from the factory.
That's why California cars
are very desirable.
You still need employees at Orange?
What's that?
You still need employees at Orange?
Yes.
On my favorite songs ever.
My grandfather and me, round Nassau town we did run. They mean all night, got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Welcome back, everybody, to Motor Slingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And believe it or not, we've already burned through an hour and a half of the show.
Come on.
If you guys want to talk to us.
Or Leon.
Leon, give him the number.
866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
All right. And speaking of ladies calling in, let's get to Annie and El Cajon. Annie, what can we do for you?
Evening, Annie.
Oh, hi. Thank you, Leon. I really appreciate talking to you. I don't really have anybody that I trust to ask questions anymore about cars. Before I ask about my van, though, I just wanted to mention that one time I was getting into, it was a Continental. I was getting in, I opened the door, and there was a possum sticking his hand out from the wheel well.
Higher threat level.
I got in there, but I thought it was a little alien. It looked like a
it was.
hand coming out on the wheel well. So anyway, I have a 2002 Town and Country Chrysler. It's an Enter van. I don't know if you know what that is. My husband bought it in 2007 as a backup van for wheelchair access, and it only has It just turned 63,000 miles, so it doesn't have a lot of miles on it. But I've been trying to get it, to where I can drive it and not have to worry about anything going wrong with it. But at least the last two times I've had it in, it's costing me like $2,500 just to get stuff that I don't consider it real serious repairs done, and my family is starting to pressure me, saying, "Why are you putting all that money into a 24-year-old van?" And I just want an opinion. How do I don't know if you would consider it a return on investment, but at what point do I say, okay, the value of the van isn't worth the money that I'm putting into it?
Well, you don't have a lot of miles on it, first of all, and how often do you use the van?
Well, that's the thing. I like using it because whenever I take the dog out, I use it almost every day.
Okay, is it worth that, or buying a new car for $70,000-$80,000? So you got to weigh it out, the price you're going to pay. Right now, the technicians and stuff, the price is going up for repairs, but if you weigh it out, that's what I would tell people. Okay, I want to spend 60 to replace that van? You're gonna put $50,000 a better, and then which would be the best way to go? If you don't use it a lot and drive it short distances, I mean, if you bought a new car and you're gonna let it sit around, that'd be a waste of your money.
Right. Well, I did just take it up to Big Bear. That was the furthest that I've driven, which was 157 miles each way, and it did fine. And it even got good mileage, which was surprising because it usually doesn't get very good mileage.
63,000 is a lot of mileage. Years ago, when I got into business, it used to be if a car ever got to 100,000 miles, it was junk. Now 300 is the norm. I mean, not for yours so much, but for the other cars, the new cars today, 200,000-300,000 miles is the norm. But you're paying a lot of money for them. So I don't know if you're spending, $2,000 a year or whatever. I weigh it all in dollars and cents. If you're gonna buy a new car, then I have no quarrel with that. But then if you're doing that to save $2,000, it doesn't make sense.
False economy.
Right. So don't look at what I'm putting into it, but what it's worth to me.
Yep. All right.
Right.
And
Not
it's realistic.
right. That's my advice.
It's realistic for me to have a 24-year-old van and not have to
It's running.
Question whether I should keep it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to buy another car, I mean, that's fine. If the kids and everybody was bugging you about it. But for short distances and just running around at 63,000, it's just not a lot of miles. You're going to have to put hoses and water hoses, and things are going to happen. But I don't know. I'd think twice about it.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to hear. That's where I'm going. So thank you very much, and I appreciate you.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
Take care now. Bye-bye.
God bless.
All right, let's jump over to Dan in Fullerton. Wants to talk about a Ford Falcon. What's going on, Dan?
Evening, Dan.
Hi, guys. Hey, Leon, I've been listening to you since the Ken and Bob days. You've never sounded better, brother.
Oh,
I mean, you are
what a
on your
great
game.
time. Those were good times. I tell you,
That was a good
Ken
time.
and Bob.
This is a good time too. And I don't think I've ever heard a lady call up and ask about what did she? It was an air induction hood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's pretty knowledgeable, huh?
Yeah.
I was shocked. I've never heard anybody ask. I never heard a man ask about that. Do I have it right? An air induction hood?
Yeah.
Anyway, that was pretty wild.
That means just bringing the air from outside and not bringing in the engine compartment hot air.
Yeah, right into the carburetor.
Yeah, that's our job.
My folks had a '61 Ford Falcon, and that thing was bulletproof.
170 engine, 6-cylinder.
Tiny little thing.
Yep. And
nice car.
Perfect car for my family. Had absolutely didn't even have a radio. Had a heater. That was it. No seat belts. Nothing. Steel dash. Anyway, my dad decided I got to put a dichondra lawn in, and there was a guy. There was a Japanese gardener that mowed the guy's lawn next door. And my dad got talking to this guy, and my dad says, "I want to put a dichondra lawn in." The guy says, "Go down to Cerritos and get a bunch of chicken manure." So my dad and I got in the car one day. I had no idea what was going on. He had a bunch of collapsed boxes. We went down to Cerritos, opened these boxes up, filled them up with chicken manure, filled the car up with chicken manure, and that car stunk like crazy. But eventually, this is a family car. My mother went and got groceries in it. But anyway, they
Look at what you have for chicken dinner.
Somebody spent a night on the sofa.
Yeah. Anyway, so they traded it in for a 69 Torino with a 390 and a 2-barrel carburetor. A horrible marriage, but that's what they did. And I'll never forget, I think I was 16, 17, and I was kind of embarrassed by the car at that point in my life. And I was so happy they were getting a new car finally. And the guy came over to drive the car that we traded this Falcon, drive it into the back. This was at Door Ford in Whittier. I don't know if you remember that. And the guy got into the car and goes, "Oh, my God, what is that smell?" and I didn't want to say, "Oh, that's chicken manure from Cerritos from 1963. But that's what it was. But we couldn't smell it anymore.
You went nose blind.
What smell? Nose blind.
I went nose blind, and I always thought years later, I thought, I wonder if my friend smelled that. I wonder if my first date, who I took out in that car, she never said anything out of courtesy.
Yes.
But Leon, God bless you. I really enjoyed you over the years, and I'm reasonably sure. By the way, if ABC calls you up and wants your opinion on this, go on there and tell them your opinion about tires. Maybe somebody with your stature could tell the country what's going on here about these stupid tires.
They never fired me. What they did is they changed the whole program. KBC got sold by so many people, and they just changed the format of that. And I think they're sorry today.
Mm-hmm. I think they probably are, but I think somebody with your stature, now with these guys with the Gunslinger, the national stature. I heard a guy from Washington a little bit ago. You could come out and say, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard," and explain why, and maybe it'll resonate with some people in this state before the November elections. God, there's
a lot of things going on. I don't like to talk politics, and then we get involved in the wrong stuff. It just the state people that's making these laws now are just, they lay in bed at night and have nightmares and think of some stupid thing to worry about the tires. I've heard everything now. I mean, pretty soon you can't flush the toilets.
Yeah,
I know.
We already did that. That was Jerry Brown.
I got one last quick thing for you guys.
Real quick.
1977, I'm reading my National Review magazine, and there's a little article in there that said that the federal government in 1976 spent more money or caused car manufacturers, I get it right, caused car manufacturers to spend more money to comply with federal standards than was required to run the federal government from George Washington up to the beginning of the Civil War.
Wow.
Yes. All right. Dan, we're coming up on a break. We got to go. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again.
God bless you.
You bet. Take care.
Again, guys.
Bye-bye.
God bless you, my friend.
All right, when we get back, it's our last segment already, Leon.
Wow.
We burned almost through 2 hours. We got Dave in Beverly Hills. Barney from Van Nuys wants to say hi to Leon. And then, of course, our friend Brent from L.A. We'll get to you as soon as we get back. You're listening to Motor Slingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be back in just a minute.
Let's go.
We got to burn through those three quick because yeah, we don't have a lot of time left.
Don't worry, baby.
Such a great song.
So good. Hey, Rob, what's going on, brother? So they do charge you to flush the toilets. It's new. It's a waste charge with LA Department of Water and Power.
Personal collections or estates, and we come to you. We not only
Good job, guys, if you could hear me.
Gunslingerauctions.com for phone numbers, hours, locations, and any questions you may have. Go to gunslingerauctions.com and we'll see you at the auction. Now, everybody all together at gunslingerauctions.com.
You don't know what I got. Well, I'm not bragging, babe, so don't put me down. But I got the fastest set of wheels in town. If someone come up to me, don't even try. 'Cause if she had a set of wings, man, I know she would fly.
She's
my little loose scoop. You don't know what I got. Welcome back, everybody. We still got calls to get to, so let's jump right back. Let's get to Dave in Beverly Hills. Dave, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Dave.
Wow, I've been listening to you guys for many years. I'm an old timer, 80 years old. I was in the Air Force for 30 years.
Wow.
I've flown almost everything, and I certainly have driven almost anything. And this is what I want to. I just want to say one thing quick about Newscomb and his idea about the tires to make it move. Maybe he should think about doing that with the train that's been parked there that hasn't moved an inch. You know, he is an authority, absolutely, on messing up everything that has to do with transportation.
Yeah,
I'm amazed that he wants to now get into it, and he makes it sound like it's not a mandated thing, but it is. Now, here's what I wanted to tell you that I have. You heard of Ken Miles, the racer that raced for Shelby, and I hope you did, but I bought a 427 in 66 for $6,400. My number was 252. My initials are CJ. It was registered in California as a Ford. You know, I mean, that's what it was marked down as. When I have the original registration. Well, I had problems with that car, and people would say, why did they make 500 of them anyhow? I guess you guys certainly know why. They were racing them in E-production, so, I mean, there's no question about that. They were racing Ferraris, they were racing Corvettes. This is a little thing. So my idea is, already, it was way top-heavy. The rear end was swinging out left and right. You could put the biggest tires in the world on the back. It just didn't really run right, and it wasn't. And it was a dangerous car. Many of them destroyed. That's why they're very valuable, because doctors and lawyers were buying it, and they thought they were Andy Granatelli. You know. So, so they were smacked out. I had a couple of real close incidents too, and I could really drive actually. So. Here's what happened. My idea. I saw a Super Snake. You know, the one with that goes for about $3-4 million. That has the headers coming out the front with the black exhaust pipe. I said, "Wow!" I said, "What kind of an engine is it?" They said, "Well, it's basically the same thing. It's aspirated, whatever." But he said, you know, it's a Holman and Moody, CC'd out, and he said it's nice. It has a few extra horsepower, but not that much more. But it's a good-looking car. And I said, so I decided I put the money down at S&C Ford in San Francisco. That's a fact of life. I have all the receipts, and I go like this. I said, you know something? 6 months later, and I didn't pick it up because I was in London at that time. I was in the coffee business. I came back, and I came there, and they had a new engine, the 427 single overhead cam. And I said, well, can I get one in a crate and put it in? The guy said, sure. I said, was that done by Holman and Moody? He said, there are 3 that are out there. No, that one is not with Holman and Moody, but you could get it done. You want to put money into it or go to a builder out in Long Beach.
Dave, I don't mean to interrupt you, but we're running out of time, and I still got other calls. Yeah, wrap it up real quick. Go ahead.
Well, I will. What the main point is, I did get it done, and I had it put into the car.
Awesome.
And it exists.
Okay.
It does exist. And the reason they couldn't run it at NASCAR is they thought they would be able to do it, But because there was a Hemi out there that was killing the other cars, why not put that? And they said, no, you cannot do it.
All right, Dave. We got to go. Okay. I got 4 other calls to get to. Thanks for the call. Bye. We'll talk to you again. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Barney, give us about 30 seconds. What can we do for you?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell Leon hi. I haven't seen him. I used to see him once a week at Millie's restaurant here in Van Nuys.
Right.
And I miss him. And I'm looking for a 1997 white town car. I want to replace the ones I had that got totaled. And
white Lincoln town car.
Yep, with all the options. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I wanted to tell Leon hi.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Barney.
Thanks, Barney.
All right, let's jump over to Brent in L.A. How are you, Brent?
Shalom, Brent.
Shalom and hallelujah, you turbocharged legend and you high-velocity gunslinger.
Hey. What's happening, Brent?
Well, I'm all agog that the original Motor Slinger and our gunslingers are unabashedly and brazenly talking California politics. Mazel tov.
They won't leave us alone.
And 2 weeks before I heard about Gavin's newest grotesque tire totalitarian CO2 scam, I wanted to implore Leon to publicly protest Gavin's even more reprehensible new law that will cruelly outlaw Disneyland's classic original internal combustion go-karts at Autopia that we have all driven as kids or have had our kids drive as their first car. And these California malevolent Marxists expect us to believe that our kids' favorite ride at Disneyland is destroying the environment with kiddie CO2.
Right. Yeah, that's the problem.
If anybody destroyed the environment, that's Newsom.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Pardon me for saying that.
Yeah.
No, but their cruelty knows no bounds. It's just to be mean for mean's sake, and to the children now. They always talk about the children. Well, yeah. What about the children, Gavin?
Yeah. He doesn't care about anything.
Oh, no.
What was it? Indira Gandhi said something about those that would make politics on the backs of children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Brent, we got to go.
Thanks for the call, man.
Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again soon.
God bless you, Brent.
Okay, our last call for the night, Tim in Moore Park. Tim, we got about 30 seconds. Go.
Evening, Tim.
I'm Tim Callum Carrion. My dad said this gun, the Japanese made this gun shoot bullets 1 millimeter bigger than the bullets in the American gun, and so that the Japanese were able to use the American ammunition in their gun, but the Americans were not able to use the Japanese ammunition in their gun. Have you ever heard of this?
That gun was designed a long time.
Yeah, it didn't work, and I'm struggling. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't remember. I'm not a big Japanese gun guy, so I don't remember exactly which model this was. I know that
it might have been the Akrasura 99.
Well, the Arisaka 99, that was in 7.7.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
We had it. We had one.
But, okay. There you go.
I don't know what it was.
Well, if it's an Arisaka and it's got a real small hole at the end, it's a 7.7, and if it's a bigger hole, it's a 6.5. So a Type 66 or a Type 99. Yeah. All right, Tim.
It was probably the 99.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again. And one more call. We got Ed in Riverside wants to talk to Leon. Go ahead, Ed, real quick.
Evening, Ed.
Okay. Greetings, gentlemen. This is for Leon. If you can, I have this Toyota-based motorhome. It's a 1986 one-ton chassis. It's overweight and underpowered. The engine is a 2.2 4-cylinder, and the trans is a 5 manual. Any suggestions for?
Boy, that's a tough one there. That's so underpowered by a 2.2 4-cylinder engine for a big vehicle like that. It's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. The only they could do is put a larger engine in it if possible, But you're just going to live with the 2.2. how they made that. And Toyota made great vehicles. They're the number one vehicle manufacturing now. How they made that years ago, but they did make the best 4-cylinder engines, and so and why they put it into a big vehicle like this is just unbelievable.
Right. It's just, I don't know whether to think about using maybe a V6 if they have something, or a friend of mine has a more recent Tacoma that has a 2.7 and a 6-speed automatic. That sounds like it might work.
It will work if they take the work, if it's easy to install.
Yeah.
Now you get involved with the emissions. So I want to make sure before you make any decisions, make sure that the emissions, otherwise you're in trouble right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ed,
right.
we got to go. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Hope that helps.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
God
Bye-bye.
bless.
Just a note on the last caller, on the one, it was the Type 4.
Okay, there you go. Okay, we got a couple of minutes. So first off, let's thank Kevin for setting all of this up.
You're the man, Kevin.
And of course, Ryan. Being in the booth and hooking everything
You're the
up
man, Ryan.
and taking all of my abuse. And then, of course, Leon's daughter Jill and her husband John for being over on
Thank you,
Leon's side.
guys. God bless
and
you.
Leon, thanks for coming on.
God bless you guys. I love you guys dearly. Anytime. I just enjoyed it tremendously.
Well,
God bless you guys.
We'll do it again real
That's a fresh
soon,
air, man.
and we'll get George back involved, and we'll have a lot of fun.
We love you, Leon. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great week, everyone.
Okay. Well, what Ryan? What do we got left? We got a minute and a half to go. So when are you going to come out and start fixing some of my cars?
Put them up for a weekend.
Yeah, there you go. Come on out. You go swimming. You do whatever you want. But some of these cars really need the Leon's touch.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ride the horses?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to it. And the name of that product, before I forget, to keep the rats out of the figure, Bounce.
Bounce. Yep.
Bounce.
Everyone's naming it in the comments.
There you go. All right.
It's a Bounce to keep the rats out from under the hoods and to keep the hoods open.
All right, Leon, tell us about a smile.
A smile, just a little curve that's a smile is just a little curve. That's a lot of things, and I mean a lot of things straight.
There you go.
God bless.
Thank you, Leon. We'll see you guys next week. This has been Motor Slingers. Good night, everybody. Thanks for all the phone calls.
God bless you.
The girl took me to the Reagan Library.
Cool.
For the birthday. And part of what they're doing right now is the 250th anniversary showcase. They had stuff like Benedict Arnold's hand-signed oath of loyalty to the United States.
What's that?
I went to the Reagan Library for my birthday, courtesy of Ginger.